Now today we're talking about the top 3 things that we can learn from Ronda Rousey's recent unexpected loss against Holly Holm, okay? Now this isn't pointing fingers at Ronda Rousey or anything like that. This is literally us as individuals, as athletes, as husbands, wives, students, whatever it might be that we're doing, taking learnings from Ronda's recent loss and applying them to our lives, our sports, whatever it is that we do to become better, okay? Learn from other people's mistakes in order to better ourselves, okay? Guys, please smash the crap out of the like button if you appreciate this video, and let's get cracking. Number 1, controlling your emotions. It felt a little bit like Ronda Rousey was losing control of her emotions just a little bit in the run-up to the Holly Holm fight, okay? There'd been no trash talk. Holly Holm had been very respectful all the way along. However, when it came to the weigh-ins, you saw at the beginning of the video, Ronda Rousey really, she lost control. She lost her head. She let her emotions control her rather than she controlling her emotions, okay? Now, one of the main reasons that most people, or well, I speak personally, got into martial arts was in order to control that emotion, okay? So I got into Thai boxing from the age of 13, and really that was when all these crazy emotions, anger, testosterone, all the rest of it was kicking in, and I was starting to go off the rails a little bit. I took up martial arts, and that martial arts just allows you to have that composure, that self-control, the ability to control your own emotions in order to better yourself, to gain victory, okay? As soon as you let your emotions control you, boom, it's game over, okay? You drop your guard, you get sloppy, and you've seen the results there. Ronda Rousey, she got angry at the press conference, whatever the reason might be. She was angry at the press conference. She appeared to be angry during the fight. She was fighting angry, in my opinion, and that was one of the demises. So what you need to do there is always remember to allow yourself to control your emotions rather than your emotions controlling you, okay? You never want your emotions controlling your actions. Number 2, never underestimate your opponent. Never underestimate the task at hand, no matter how successful you've been in the past, okay? So whether that's an opponent standing across from you on the other side of the octagon or the ring, whether that's your next exam, whether it's a triathlon or a marathon or a tennis opponent, whatever it might be, no matter how successful you've been in the past, never let complacency creep in because of that, okay? So for Ronda Rousey, everyone always telling her, you're the best, you're head and shoulders above all the competition, this, that and the other all the time, always feeding her ego and always feeding into that complacency that builds up, okay? Never let that complacency build up, whether it's conscious or subconscious, and I'm sure in Ronda's case it's not a conscious decision to become complacent, but when everyone's telling you the best, when everyone's telling you that your opponent doesn't deserve to be across the octagon from you, whatever it might be, if you've smashed all your exams in the past, you don't walk in without revising or whatever it is. For me, the last triathlon I competed in, I came 3rd in my age group. I've had a year and a half off because of having a kid, and I'm not just going to walk in with complacency and think, okay, I was successful at the last one, let's just go in for it without training, okay? That would be a recipe for disaster. So never let complacency kick in, no matter what the task at hand, no matter what the opponent, no matter if you think it's your hardest task or your easiest task. You need to make sure that you are focused on your goal and you reach your objective no matter what. Okay, number 3, and possibly the most important point for me, and something that people don't talk about too often, is humility in defeat. Okay, humility in defeat. And I learned this way back in 1989, something that stands out in my memory. When John Paul Sigmarsson lost the World's Strongest Man title to Jamie Reeves, he said, it is an honour, when asked, he said, it is an honour to lose against such a great champion, okay? And that is something I've never really heard. So no matter what sport, when somebody loses, you always hear the same age-old excuses. I've got this injury, or my preparation wasn't so good, or I was feeling a little bit under the weather, or blah, 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 blah. To hear that person say, it is an honour to lose against such a great champion, was a turning point in just mentality, in focus, in emotional maturity for competing, okay? It was a turning point, that humility, and I don't feel that we got to see that necessarily from Ronda Rousey, because she was straight out the cage. She wasn't interviewed, anything like that, okay? And whether or not people were talking about she had a split lip, I don't think that was actually the case, but she was obviously rocked and concussed from so many blows to the head, so we can't hold that against her. But it is always good to see that respect, okay? You give respect to the person that's beaten you, and it sort of builds them up, and in doing so, it builds you up as well. It builds their stock, it builds your stock, and if there's going to be a rematch, you say, it was an honour to lose against such a great champion, but I will be coming back, and I will be coming back hard, and I'll be destroying them next time, okay? That's what John Paul Sigmarsson said about Jamie Reeves. I'll put that as a bonus at the end of this video, okay? But for now, guys, that's just a quick top 3 things that we can learn. Hopefully that was useful to you guys. What can we learn from other people's defeats, okay? A clever man learns from his own mistakes, a wise man learns from other people's mistakes, okay, guys? As always, please like this video. It really helps out the Steve Cow Clash Fitness. Share it on social media, all the rest of it. Please subscribe if you like the video. As always, guys, you know what to do. Let's keep it rolling.
At the moment, my sword is not sharp enough. So, in about 5 days, I am going to go to Sheffield and get a new sword. And Jamie Reeves, the world's strongest man now, he is going to make it for me. So, you will see me and Jamie back next year, fighting again for the title. But it is a great honor to lose for such a great champion as Jamie is. So salute for Jamie. He's a true champion.